Welcome to our channel. My name is Sophie and I'm the co-founder of The Living House. We're an affordable online interior design company designing beautiful homes for families within their budget. Today's video is a little bit different. So I am talking about my own home and I've just recently moved. It's been about 3 months. And the first room I decided to tackle was the downstairs loo. Now everywhere in our house it was white and grey, so it's all livable, but I want to make it our own and add some colour, personality and just make it more us. So the downstairs loo was the first room. It's the smallest, but wow, is the transformation amazing. So make sure you stay around because the before and afters are very good. In the lead up to getting the keys to our house, obviously as an interior designer, I was thinking and looking at different ideas. And the downstairs loo was just one room. I thought it can really be transformed. It's the smallest room in the house, so it doesn't feel like a big project to do straight away. So I got to work and it was a white box to begin with, so grey, flooring, the sink cabinet, and then white all over. So as I said before, all livable, but not me. So I began my downstairs loo project by looking at wallpaper because I knew I would want to wallpaper it. And I ordered samples because you should always order samples. And I had a few different ones, but the new Eden from Graham and Brown in the lovely blue colourway, as soon as it arrived, this is just a bit off the roll, I knew it was the one that I wanted because it's just a beautiful design. I love the colours, the pattern, how it's got the little birds in there in like a soft pink, some more soft pinks as well. I knew it was the wallpaper I definitely wanted to use. So I obviously got to work on a mood board, but before, let's just rewind a little bit about the downstairs toilet. Rewind back to how the bathroom looks before. So there is the grey cabinet, which has been put together with laminate flooring, which is a bit of an odd choice from previous owners. And there, what else? There was the splashback tile, which I absolutely hated. So it really wasn't my taste, but Catherine, that works at The Living House as well, had a bit of a design call with her because it's great, even as an interior designer, to go through your ideas together. And we were like, does it pull off? Is it simple? Do I need to stick on tiles? So I wanted it to be a really easy project. I didn't want to be doing lots in there. So after one call and convincing from Catherine, I pulled the tile away and it simply came off in one piece. So it was actually just one tile. And even without that, it looked so much better in the downstairs toilet. So that was a real positive. And then it went from there. So I knew I could potentially upcycle the unit. Again, budget was in mind, so I didn't want to spend loads. So I looked at French chic paints, which I'll go on to a bit later, and new handles. There's lots of ways you can change a piece of furniture or change a vanity unit in a sink without having to fit new things and spend lots of money. The mood board was a great way for me to see everything together, so I could see the paper with everything that I was going to pair with it. This is when I looked at French Chic Paint, which is a beautiful paint company, great if you're upcycling furniture, and they have a lazy range, which I'll talk about in a little while. So as I said, the mood board, it could really help me visualise everything as we tell our customers, and it's just a great way to start getting your ideas down, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and also you've got a plan to go by as well. So that really helped me with even the smallest room in my house, and as it will with every other room that I continue to do. So this is the mood board. So I've got the New Eden wallpaper in the blue, I've got a bit of coral going on, a neutral paint colour, and then some accessories to really build it out and complete the look. So when I was designing the room and creating the mood board, I decided to choose a French Chic Paint Stone Rosy. A beautiful colour, and it really brings out the neutral soft pink tones that are in the paper. So the paint is overall neutral, but it's got a pink undertone which pairs beautifully with the blue colours within the paper. It was really easy to use. There was no prep, which I absolutely love because I like things done quite quickly and it saved time, and it was just really good quality paint. It didn't cost the earth, and I've still got so much left as well. So it goes a long way. So I'm now looking for what else I can upcycle, paint, you name it, it's gonna happen. And I would definitely recommend, if you maybe a newcomer to upcycling furniture, definitely look at French Chic. It's a great brand and it's worked brilliantly. I decided to paint the woodwork, sink vanity unit, and the architraves of the door, because I wanted it all to blend seamlessly together. Because the patterned wallpaper is the main star of the show of the room, let's say, I didn't want anything else overpowering it and fighting against each other. So that's why I decided to keep it simple and paint everywhere I could in the French Chic paint. Once I had painted everywhere, I decided it was time to add the handles. So I picked up these handles that are like a concave style, silver finish, because I wanted it to go with the silver tap. That is fine, I wasn't changing. Ideally, I'd have preferred to go down the brass route, but it was a budget friendly makeover, and overall the tap doesn't change the whole look. So I went for these silver handles from Homebase. They were only £8 a pair, which I think is an absolute bargain. They are simple enough, but go with the whole space, and I love them. I think they worked brilliantly. When it came to the wallpapering, I decided to leave it to an expert. This wallpaper is so beautiful. I didn't want to make any mistakes, and because I wanted every wall wallpapering, including the sloping ceiling, I left it to an expert because they know what they're doing, obviously. It saved time. It would have took me so much longer. I probably would have made mistakes. So I kept to the painting and the other jobs of the room and left the wallpapering to an expert. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. Once all the wallpapering was done, and I absolutely loved it straight away. Even the room wasn't finished and complete, but the wallpaper completely changed the feel and look. It made it feel bigger in there. It's a really small downstairs toilet. Would have been an understairs cupboard back years ago, and whoever transformed it into downstairs loo, it's great, but it is a small space. So the wallpaper has made it feel bigger because I wallpapered everywhere. So once that was done, I then could move on to the tiles. So I had the tiles from a previous house, our last house renovation, that I didn't use, and they were perfect. They're like an off-white. They worked really well with the wallpaper and the style I wanted to go for. So my uncle helped me with the tiling, and I went for a vertical stack design. I wanted it really simple. It's a very modern way to tile now, and it just keeps with the theme and style of the room. Once all the main DIY jobs were done, so the wallpaper, the painting and the tiling, it was time for what I call the fun part, is the accessories to complete the whole look. So the coral mirror, which is on the mood board, was one from Dunelm. It was only £11. It was an absolute bargain. When I saw this, I got it very quick. So I had this stored for a month or so because of the price, and it just popped against the wallpaper. So I had a sample of the wallpaper already, which always carry your sample around with you because you never know, you might see something in a shop and it's going to work or not, but you've got your sample to refer back to as a tip. So anyway, yeah, so I saw it with the sample and it worked brilliantly. So it was time to hang the mirror and then all the other accessories as well at this point. And the mirror just popped against the blue. It finished the room. The room without the mirror wouldn't be as good as it is, I think. So that is the downstairs loo transformation complete, and I am absolutely over the moon with it. I'm so happy with what it looks like. I love the colour scheme. I love all the little elements, from the tiles to the coral mirror. I really love the coral mirror. The wallpaper, the paint, the handles, it's all come together so well, and it's my favourite room in the house. I mean, it's the main one we've done, but it's still my favourite room in the house, and I keep popping my head around the door every time I go past just to have another look because I'm so happy with it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my downstairs loo transformation. I've really enjoyed sharing it with you, and I'd love to know in the comments if this is something you'd like to see more from our channel. So we're a team of 3, always making changes to our home, and we can show you what we've done. My office will be next, which is the room I'm in now. It's been painted green, and I'll be updating you on that as well soon.